Hello, everybody. How you doing? Hello, folks. How are you doing? I'm gonna wait a second, see if there's anyone about. See if anyone is about. Do 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 do. Hey, who's live? Who's in the room? Who's in the room? Somebody watching. Say hello. Hope you're well, whoever it is. Hope you're well. This is just a random live. I was a little bit bored, and the live last night I think went okay. So I thought I'd come live again. Why not? Just to see how everyone was. It's really, really, really cold here in Shropshire at the moment. Really cold, and it's completely crazy compared to how it's been the last few weeks. I've just run outside to get the washing in because it started to rain, and it's freezing. Must be like 4 or 5 degrees. It's ridiculous, considering it was only a couple of weeks ago that we had like 25 or something crazy like that. One person watching, so hello, whoever you are. You got your own private little show. Just bear with me a second. I'm going to. Oh, they've gone. Oh well. I'll hang fire. See if anyone else is about. Hey, somebody's back. Who is it? Sorry, I was just typing a Facebook message to tell some people that I was live. The only problem with these random lives is you go live, and obviously there's no one about, so you just have to like wait unless someone gets the conversation going. So yeah, I'll hang fire a bit. Hope you're all well. Anyway, don't know who it is. Say hello. Say something. I know it's all working fine. Hey, hey, yo, how you doing? I can't remember your name. I'm sure I've seen you in another chat before. Allotment Green UK. Who's have I seen you in? Have you been in Erica's? I think you have, haven't you? Yes. Seen you about somewhere. I'm terrible with names, and I apologise. Is it cold? Obviously UK. Well, I imagine you're in the UK because it says UK. It is really, really cold. I honestly think there could be a big frost tonight. I'm praying for rain because at least if it rains, then we're not going to get frost. Or we're not going to get heavy frost. So I just first thing this morning, the skies are really clear. I thought to myself, if it's this cold and then clear skies tonight, I can see a few things getting nipped by Jack Frost. I don't think I've checked out your channel yet, mate. I maybe I have, and I will, as you're an allotment person, I will check you out after this live stream. I don't know. 3 degrees, is it? It wouldn't be at all surprised if it's 3 degrees outside now, mate. Where I am. Where was I? I'm in Shropshire. I think you probably know. You're not another Bristol person, are you? No, it might be somebody else. Well, I've just subscribed to you, my friend. So you now have another subscriber. So good luck on your journey, mate. I hadn't seen your channel before, but I'm now subbed, so I'll check it out. Got to fight the good fight, keep all these little YouTube channels going. Um, all of us, under 1K need to stick together and all that. Oh, you're on Instagram, are you? That's fair enough. I'll check you out on Instagram. Top tip, because some people search on YouTube, make yourself a little video, stick it as your channel video, and explain to people, this is who I am, check me out on Instagram. Then if anyone clicks on your channel, they'll then jump onto Instagram, and you can put the link in your video below. It's just another way of getting people. If you want to do Instagram, it'll drive more people to your Instagram account because they'll click on it, go, "Oh, he's quite interesting," and then go off to and follow you on Instagram. Who else is in the room? Say hello. Allotment UK happy. Yeah, it just helps. It's just helps with that driving that traffic. That's if you want to do that. Not everyone does it. I started off thinking I didn't really wasn't going to do the whole YouTube thing. Wasn't going to. It was just a way of storing all my data for free, basically. Thought why get a cloud package that costs 20 quid a month when I can just stick my films on YouTube, and they're there because it was just a video diary. See, just so I could keep an eye on what I was growing, how I got on. I could see year on year. And then people started watching, and as people started watching, I decided, oh, I might as well take this a little bit more seriously. Excuse me. I don't think I take it that serious now, but obviously, I do take it more seriously than I used to, and I still would like that 1,000 subs. So, what are you growing? What are you growing this year? Okay, folks. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, how's everyone finding or how are you finding? Oh, you've peas and sunflowers. How are you finding the season then so far? It's been a random one, hasn't it? Pumpkins. My pumpkins have just popped up this week. I got some. What have I got? Atlantic Giant. Something Autumn Crown. Big Macs. I don't think I'll put Jack o' Lantern in this year. Yeah, they've just popped up, so I'm quite happy about that. But it just seems like a random season so far. It seems like it could be a really good season for growing stuff, but it also seems like spring's definitely got a sting in its tail. I thought we'd seen the last of the frost, but obviously not. Uh, I wouldn't be at all surprised if we got snow in the next couple of weeks, but I think it's a bit far fetched that we will get snow. But it could be a strange year this year. I don't know the weather, the way it's been up and down, up and down. I can see it either being going from very hot summer to really wet, and then we're going to then you get all the issues of mildew and mold and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, just thought what everyone else was thinking. It has, mate. It has. It's one of those where you're never quite sure what you want to do, whether you should plant out, keep it in. I risked it and put some tomatoes out uh, last week. They were just the stragglers, the ones that really and truthfully they weren't going to go in the greenhouse because they were a bit ropey looking. So I thought to myself, I'll put them in the garden, and if they grow, they grow. If they die, they die. They were all right this morning. So even though it got cold last night, they were fine. Nothing wrong with them. If it gets even colder tonight, maybe they'll die. I don't know. It's one of those things, really. You can just got to chance it. I mean, there's been years where I put things out early and they've died, and there's other years I've been put things out early and then I had a bumper crop because they've had a long season because they've been out in the sunshine for that extra month kind of thing. So it's an odd one. Well, I was hoping a few more people might be on with it being a Saturday and with it being cold out. Yeah, thunder and lightning 2 weeks ago. Um, that was crazy. It was really bad by us as well. I wouldn't say it was the worst I've ever seen, but it was proper flashes and big loud claps right overhead. We had one that went off right in the street, and literally by the window of the house, this window here, you could feel the vibrations like it was like boom. It sounded like a car bomb or something had gone off. It was crazy. I always struggle with garlic. Yeah, I try and grow it, but I don't know. I don't seem to do very well with garlic. Hey ho. Yeah, so this random live's all right. At least it's had a bit of a conversation, but I don't know. I don't think we're going to get anyone else in it. To be fair, I think everyone else is probably down their allotments or in their gardens, which is fair enough. It's just I couldn't really get in mine because of being cold and wet. Yeah, put mine in. Mine's growing, but it never seems to bulb up for me. I just yeah, we'll see. We'll see anyway. See how it goes. I'm gonna give it. Oh, somebody else. Who's in? Who's in? Say hello. Drum roll. Drum roll. Number two person. Who are you? Yeah, I'm going to keep the stream going for a little bit. I think just I give it another 10 minutes and see how if anyone pops in. It's always a random thing, isn't it, to do it? I'm never quite sure what time to do a random stream. Is it going to be one of those where I, pick up a lot of Americans because it's a different time for them? If you got to try and judge it, obviously we're all allotment people, gardening people. If the weather's good and it's a weekend, people are going to be in their gardens, which is great. And what with it being, like I said, what with it being cold, I just thought I might catch a few people on this random one. So yeah. Thank you, whoever gave me the thumbs up. That's awesome, brilliant. Um, what else was I going to mention? Oh, I managed to. Anyone who watched the live stream last night managed to sort my trail out. I've had a proper tidy out of the plot. Took that to the skip today, so that feels really good. It feels like I've done. I'm up to date. I like to have a good tidy up every year down the allotment. I like to take the trail down, fill it up with rubbish, take things away, get them, get rid of the junk that I've been hoarding. And I've done that again this year. So yeah, it's getting there slowly. It's getting there slowly. I need to get some bark in certain places now. That's my next job. I've got the bark there. Just need to be able to physically shift it down there. So what I'll probably do is get the scooter and then start firing loads down. Just so I've got to put another path in down the one side of my plot between me and my neighbours, just so it's nicer to walk on. What else did I do the other day? Province Farmstead. Howdy from across southern Indiana. See, I'm not very good in my American geography, so I'm gonna have to Google that afterwards, just figure out where it is. Obviously, I know New York, California, Georgia, and Florida, Texas, New Mexico. I don't know where Indiana. Indiana to me could be anywhere in the middle bit, anywhere between Canada and Texas. So yeah, not a clue. There you go, pretty well in the middle. I was close. I was close. How are you doing anyway? Say hello to everyone. Check everyone's channels out. Allotment Greens on Instagram. Apparently, I haven't seen Instagram yet, but I'm sure they will tell you how to find them. So, what do you know, Province Farmstead? Provident. I'm terrible with. I'm dyslexic, so I get words completely wrong when I read them quickly. Providence Farmstead. So, what do you know? How's it going across the pond? It's rainy here too, mate. It's really really cold today. really cold. We had possibly a frost last night. It was at least 3 degrees anyway. And I've just gone and got the washing in because it started to rain. And the missus would have killed me if I'd not got the washing in. In fact, she called me literally 3 minutes before I got it in and was like, "Make sure you get the washing in." I was like, "It's not raining yet. It's fine. Okay, I'll go and check." And just as I got the last bit of washing in, it starts to rain. So should be on good books. Ooh, new sub. Thank you very much for subbing. 60-ish. See, we use degrees C over here, so I'm never quite sure what 60-ish is. Uh, see, I would say so. So what's that 60-ish? 60-ish. Is that like 20 degrees? 20 degrees? Might be completely wrong there. Again, I'll have to Google that one afterwards. So how did you find me then, Providence Farmstead? Did you by any chance pick me up on one of the Facebook things? I just put a Facebook thing at 9 degrees here. Yeah, I think it was about that. Uh, it got nice, so nice and warm. It picked up at lunchtime and then it dived back down again. Hey, it's Nick again. How you doing, mate? You all right? I say, Nick, I'm saying to everyone who's in, there was 4 of you in, that this was just a random. I was a bit bored. It's cold. It started to rain. I've done my jobs for the day down the allotment. I've taken my rubbish to the skip. I've taken other people's rubbish to the skip. So I've done my bit for the community spirit. Helped out at least 6 other people on my site by taking rubbish away. And I thought, right, I'm going to go home. I'm going to have a McDonald's because I got given some free vouchers from McDonald's. And I thought, why the hell not? So I have a Mackie D's. And I thought to myself, I might as well go live, see how everyone is. Yeah, free McDonald's vouchers. I wouldn't say I'm a lover of McDonald's, but like everything, it serves a purpose, doesn't it? Sometimes you want some crap food, and today was one of those days where I just felt like I'm going to have some crap food. Actually, well, like I said, we had Chinese food last night, so I've had two crap meals in 2 days. When it's not crap, it's wrong to say crap meals, isn't it? No, they're not. The Chinese wasn't crap. The Chinese was very good actually, and I have stir fried vegetables and beef and stuff like that. So my Chinese was pretty healthy as Chinese food goes. It's just obviously all the sauces they do, isn't it? Like the chili sauce is like packed full of sugar, things like that. Oh, what was I going to say? It was good. I had chow mein. I've never been to America, so I couldn't tell you if you. It sounds this is going to sound random. I don't know if your Chinese food is the same as our Chinese food, and that's going to sound random because I know Chinese food should be Chinese food, but people I know and I've worked with who are Chinese say that English Chinese food is nothing like Chinese food. So then I wondered if American Chinese food was anything like English Chinese food, or if it was like Chinese food. Yeah, it gets there eventually, but apparently Chinese people when they come to the UK and they eat our Chinese food, they're like, "What the hell's this? This isn't Chinese food." I don't know. Um, so yeah, and I've heard that from several Chinese people now. So I don't know, but it was good. Chow mein was good. Yeah, maybe. Did across the pond? Do you have curries? I mean, is it a big thing over there to go out and have an Indian? Because uh, obviously in Britain we have you do, yeah, that's good. I just because obviously with all the films and things you watch in America, it's always they always go out for takeout, as you guys call it. We call it takeaway. And you always talk about Chinese food, and I thought I never really see on the American films people ever going out for an Indian. And I was thinking, my God, Indian's like the best food in the world. And obviously in Britain we have our own curry. We have like chicken tikka masala, which loads of people think is Indian. And it's not. It's like it was like invented in Birmingham. It's like an English curry. Thai and Indian are very popular. See, we don't. Well, I know they do in the big cities, London, Manchester, and everywhere. They have a lot of Thai food, and we have got a Thai restaurant in Telford. But Thai doesn't really. I don't know. It's nice and I like it, but it doesn't seem to have caught on mainstream really. Well, I don't think it has. Fish and chips, mate. Yeah. Oh, I gotta love fish and chips. But did you know that fish and chips is no longer our national dish? How shocking is that? It's curry, mate. It's curry. Curry is the UK's national dish, and it has been for something like 10 years now. Excuse me. It's crazy, isn't it? I know, exactly. Yeah, yeah. For about 10 years now, curry has been our national dish. People eat more curry than fish and chips. Yeah, I know. It's shocking. Google it and you'll see. It's crazy. I mean, I do love a good curry though. I used to love korma, but I can't eat it now because of all the cream in it and because I'm lactose intolerant. So I have to have something else. I tend to go for a Balti now, uh, or something like a Rogan Josh. Love a good Rogan Josh. Oh, it's really hot and like flavory and lovely. Do you are you a curry fan, Nick? So yeah, we've gone from gardening to food, but food's ace, isn't it? I suppose it and gardening go hand in hand because at the end of the day, we grow food to we grow food to eat it, obviously. And I mean, I've noticed that if I make a curry at home using my fresh herbs and my fresh chilies out of the garden, it's amazing. It's like 10 times better. And I've perfected my egg fried rice now. So I get egg fried rice just like the Chinese takeaway, and it's like brilliant. And I make it with my own eggs, so it's perfect. It's like get the rice, get the eggs, get the sesame seed oil, bit of five spice. Yes, winner. It's funny you should say that about you can't deal with hot curries. I can't deal with hot curries, bar from a Rogan Josh. I can deal with, but I can't do vindaloos and fowls. I've had a fowl once, and I cried, and I kid you not, I cried. I had tears running down my face, and it wasn't crying because of the chili. It was crying because my mouth was physically in pain, crying. It was horrible. But yet, I like really spicy Mexican food. You can do the hottest of the hot. Is that because I was always told a fowl was the hottest of the hot, and like I said, it made me cry. But what do you eat then, garden spot? But yeah, excuse me. But yeah, I love spicy Mexican food. Love it. Oh, I can eat jalapenos like sweets. Just throw them in. Sit in the cinema eating jalapenos. Just not even. They don't even touch me for heat wise. Um, I can. I've eaten a Scotch bonnet before, like a cherry. Just. Granted, it was hot and it brought tears to my eyes, but it wasn't painful. Uh, Madras. Oh, a good madras. Lamb madras is like if I'm having a lamb curry, lamb madras. Oh, food. I need to go on a diet as well. I'm about, I don't know, 10 kilo overweight, and now I want curry to go on top of my McDonald's. I have a high tolerance. Yeah, no, it's bizarre, but I can't do spicy curry. I had a curry in the Cotswolds a couple of years ago, um, and I thought it was green beans in the curry, and I love my veg, so I was ploughing it through it, and I was stabbing these green beans, putting them in. Turned out they were green chilies, and I just my face just erupted, just like don't know. It's those green Indian chilies and those red chilies. We will all die alone. Hey, hey. Yes, yes, we do. We will all be compost. I'm pretty sure you're probably about to troll me, aren't you? So, hello, before you troll me. Making you hungry. I know. I say, and I just had a McDonald's. Yay! You grew up with it. The moment she put. Nice. There is something about tolerance to that. When I was a kid growing up, my mom used to work in a chip shop, fish and chip shop, and the fish and chip shop was run by Uh, you had a McDonald's dinner yesterday. Yeah, did I have one yesterday as well? I know. So I got some free vouchers. So I've been eating McDonald's a lot on the phone. It's free food. It's calories. That's all it is calories. I'm eating. It's cutting down on the bill, food bill. Where was it? Yeah, so mom went to the fish and chip shop, and the fish and chip shop was owned by an Indian family, and their kids were like 3, 4 years younger than me, and so I would have been about 10, and they would have been like 6 and 7. We used to get invited around there for lunch and stuff, especially if my mom was working and they were closing up. I'd go there from school, and we'd go upstairs into the house above the fish and chip shop, and the wife of the family, she'd cook and have it all around the table. So we had some amazing Indian food, but their kids could just eat all this stuff, and it would absolutely blow my mind how spicy it was. It's like little 9, 10-year-old me just couldn't handle, these Indian dishes. But man, it was good. It was good. It was really good food. Samosas, oh, they're excellent. Can't stop buying plants on sale, mate. I know it becomes an addiction. Trust me. You have to like eventually go. No, this is enough. No more plants. Saying that, I think you probably see my video. I bought 3 lavender plants and I haggled them down. Hey, it's Kelly. How you doing? It is Kelly, isn't it? Yes, it is Kelly. Definitely Kelly. Please say it's Kelly. Kelly, not somebody else. Oh, I'm terrible with names. Yes, it is Kelly. Woohoo! I did remember. You're like one of the first people I ran. Nick is obviously easy because he's got his name in his name. He's got his name in his name. Yeah, doesn't make sense, Ross. Oh, we've lost 2 people. Do you reckon we've lost Brett Gaming? Have you gone, have you, Brett? Yeah, to everyone who's just joined, this was just completely random. You're Pete, by the way. I will forget that, Pete. I apologise in advance. You will be forever known as Gardener's Plot for me. Are you still naked, Pete? Have you been naked? No. People doing that naked gardeners thing. Why would anyone? I see. I don't do naked. Seriously, I don't get it. I don't get this. Like, I don't get changing rooms when there's no actual room to get changed in. I'm not saying that I wrap a towel around me and hide in the corner, but I don't get this whole letting it all swing out kind of thing. I just don't get it. Don't get it. So there's no way on God's green earth that I was ever going to take part in naked naked garden week. No chance. No one needs to see my naked body. No one. Pete did a whole naked video. It was epic. Okay, you've got you got a fan there, Pete. Sorry, Kelly. Oh dear. No, I can't do naked. No. No. No bit of nakedness. No. Your friend up the allotment when I fit. Yeah, probably. He'll probably end up trying to get me kicked off or something stupid for that. But no. He wasn't swinging. And he said, Pete knows I love him. He's my buddy. I misread that. This is the dyslexic in me. And it said, he's my hubby in my head. I was thinking, no way. You're like a couple and you've got 2 YouTube channels. And then I read it properly. So this is what happens when you're dyslexic. Things, you read them quickly and you take them completely out of context. You're like, oh my God. Oh no. That's it. It was very well hidden. Oh, not quite sure if that's an insult or not there. To be perfectly honest, you'd have to like get like a marrow or something, wouldn't you, to make it look, half decent. Whereas, to be perfectly honest, me, I'd probably need like a raspberry or something. Especially in this weather because it's cold. Oh dear, you're all mental cases. You are all crazy. So what have you all been doing? What's been going on basically? What have you done today? Because I suppose Saturdays is garden day, isn't it? Saturday is like For a lot of people, who work full time, working 9 to 5 and the rest of it, Saturday's the day to get it all done, and Sunday's the day of rest and all the rest of it. I don't mean that in like a religious sense or anything. I just mean like normally Sunday is a wind down day, getting ready for back into work. So Saturday's like all systems go. People on my plot, get my words out. People on my plot have been putting their peas out and beans out today. Um, I know they just. I think they've just had enough of waiting for the weather, and they just thought, bugger it, risk it. And I don't blame them really, because things are starting to grow now. They need to get out. Excuse me. Sat by the pond, slightly stoned. Yes, I like that. Are you in the UK? Are you, Pete? Sorry, just reading this. Just because, like I said, I'm really slow reading, so just bear with me a second. Bristol, good man. Oh, I met her with an allotment, buddy. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, it's good having a good old chat. I've been having a chat today with people on my plot. The people I like, basically. Well, to be fair, I like everyone bar one person. And heard some sad news today as well, which was, yeah, one of the plot holders lost a family member, and such a nice guy, such a nice guy. And someone had said to me, "Have you seen?" I won't give names, but they said, "Have you seen such and such?" And I was like, "No, I haven't seen him for ages now, and that's at least like a month, which is a long time for him." And they said, "Oh yeah," and they said his daughter had died in a car crash, and I was like, "Just shit." Just what can you say to that? Really, it's like puts everything in perspective, really, doesn't it? Poor bloke, such a nice man. One of these people that will literally do anything for you, and you just think, there is no. Well, you know my opinions on religion. There's no justice in this world whatsoever, is it? Shit things happen to good people, and good things happen to shit people, and the world keeps turning. It's crap, basically. You make mean brownies. Hey, hey. I want to try those brownies. I want some brownies. Boot full of free planters. A huge window for a cold frame. Oh man, that's ages. That's like an epic haul. It's that free cycle haul. I've planned this year that I'm gonna not go mad on free cycle, because I collect too much shit, and my it sounds really posh, but it's not. The area in my garden that I call the courtyard, dump all my shit because it's out of the way, and um, I don't want to fill it up. It's already got a summer house there that's ready to go up, and once the summer house is up, that's it now. No more stuff off free cycling unless I really need it, because I'm just claiming too much stuff. Not claiming it and wasting it, but like I see something and go, "Oh, I need that," and I get it, and I do it up, and I just want a year of, right, this year, no more crap. And so not picking anything up this year unless I really, really need it. Yeah, no, what I was sad. I mean, I haven't seen him yet. I'm just massively gutted for him because he's such a nice bloke, such a nice bloke. And like I said, it's not fair, is it? Let's just check it. Ah, it's better. Sun's gone round and the lights change. Black sunflowers. That sounds cool. That sounds really cool. I would very much like to see them when they're in flower, my friend. Feel free to tag me in one of your Instagram posts or something. Yeah, I'm on Instagram too. I think it's at Shrop Allotment. So yeah, I need to go on here more often. Yeah, that's 8. I got an 8 by 10 greenhouse. I think you've probably seen it. I'm putting it up at the moment, and I've almost put the glass in it. It's a good size, but you're right, they're a pain in the bum. If you do decide to, you've probably done it yourself. You probably know what you're doing, but keep as much of it together as possible. Don't take it all apart. If you can keep it in sections, because the roof has to come off altogether anyway, because the way they're constructed. But if you can keep all four sides together, it makes it so much easier to get back up. And then you just lie it flat on the trailer and wheel it up, and then you literally have to put in 6 screws, and it's back up again. It's not too bad, but you're right, they can be a right pain in the arse sometimes. It's the worst bit is the transporting the glass because you just flick it and it breaks. It's one of it's that greenhouse glass only seems to be strong when it's in position and clipped in. Everywhere else, it's so weak. Do you don't drive then? Do you don't drive because you can't drive, or don't drive because you haven't got a car, or what you could do is put. I've done this before and it works. Excuse me. Put a blanket on your roof of your car. Put the greenhouse on top of the blanket, and that will stop it sliding around. And then open your windows and lash it down onto the roof. Drive away. Um, Works a treat. Done it before. It's fine. Trust me. You can get a greenhouse on the roof of a car. Well, at least I can. So, what's everyone else doing? What does everyone else know? I'm trying to. Oh my God, I've been going for like 30 odd minutes. It's crazy. This uh, this live thing goes quick, doesn't it? It goes really quick. I want to get. I need to get 1,000 subs because I want to start going live from my phone again. Really enjoyed going live from my phone down the allotment. It was really really good. Because at the end of the day, we're all outdoorsy people, and you don't need to see my lounge, do you? Do you know what I mean? It's not like it needs a nice backdrop. The shed, the chickens, outside the noise of the birds. Oh, I never learned to drive. 'Cause see, I always wanted to drive, not because I like driving. I don't particularly like driving. Just where I live, although I live in a fairly big town, Shropshire is Shropshire. You don't drive, you're stuck. Because no, it's not like you know. I don't know what Bristol's like. I've never really been there much, but the infrastructure for public transport where I live is rubbish. You couldn't survive here. Well, you could survive here. That's just stupid. But you couldn't live comfortably without a car because if you wanted to do things and go places, to rely on taxis would be far too expensive, and the buses never really go the places they want to go. You'd be stuck to the main thoroughfare, and that would be it really. And some of the best places are off that. So yeah. Oh yeah, it's bank holiday weekend, isn't it? Forgot that. Forgot it's bank holiday weekend. You're not on 300 yet. I thought you would pass me. Oh, Bristol's public transport network. So I suppose that's it, really. If you live in a city then with a good public transport network, it's probably quite easy to live your life and then not drive. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever. And I never learned to drive, but I had to offer to do it. I mean, God, when I was 17, 18, I lived in Wellington and my girlfriend then lived in Shifnal. And that's like, it's like a 15-minute drive. So it was just like and there was no buses. The last bus was like 9 o'clock at night, or something stupid like that. And it was like, well, I'm not getting a taxi back. So it's just, yeah, it's you had to drive. 264. Is that your sub count, people? Who's on 264? Who's on 300? Yeah, I want a big car. I'm going to sneeze in a second, so just bear with me. No, I'm not. I lied. Thought I was. I've been sneezing a lot lately, and I don't get hay fever. I've never had it before, but I just been sneezing loads. Uh, See, everyone keeps saying about it taking time. My channel seems to grow so slowly. I mean, I've been doing it like 3 years, and there's channels that have been going 12 months that have already got 1,000 subscribers. They've already got this, that, and the other. Maybe people just don't like me. Maybe that's what it is. You never know. Yeah, maybe a naked gardening video goes viral. Maybe that's what happens. Maybe it gets like picked up by the Bristol BBC, and then next thing you know, you're like a local celebrity. You're the naked gardener. That's what you need to do. You need to like send it off to BBC Bristol. So there you go. Kelly started in December, and she's got 800 subscribers. It's crazy. Don't like you anymore, Kelly. You need to sign off. I'm joking. I'm joking. But yeah, no. I seem to get people watch. People just don't subscribe. No idea why. No idea why. Yeah, I've decided that what I'm going to do is I'm going to dress up in drag, get a push-up bra. I'm going to have all my thumbnails with like duck face, and I'm going to put like clickbait on here, like I don't know, what can I put? You never know what this man found in his garden, and then hopefully people will start, clicking and subscribing. Sorry, just reading this again. If I go quiet. Yeah, I know. I was only joking, Kelly. I wasn't saying you did that. I'm just. I don't know if you were in the live yesterday. I was saying that about I need to retake my thumbnails so they look more flattering. Take them from above, and it's like because when you do the camera angle from above, like all the teenage girls do on Instagram, it's like if I do it from above, it makes me look more attractive. That's a really good idea. Yes, one of my friends, joking with him because I was saying I must be a bear. Yeah, because I've got a couple of gay friends, and maybe that's what I need to do. I need to appeal to the gay community. I quite happily, I quite happily be a gay icon. Nah, no problem with that whatsoever. I need to get a rainbow flag for the allotment now, don't I? Yes, and that'll also annoy the person opposite. Brilliant. Such a great idea. I'm seriously going to order a rainbow flag now. Show my support for my friends, brothers in arms. Are you part of that group? Are you really part of that group? You have to put. Hang on. Here we go. Here we go. Right. You're now my moderator, so you can put the link in the description. You can have two gay icons. I could just be the fake gay icon. Um, yeah, no. I'll probably get more grief for that than anything else, wouldn't I? I'm not going to pretend to be gay. I'll just be like, I support the gay community. Yeah, maybe that's how you do it. Maybe maybe that's how I get my sub count up. I need to get some lederhosen, and I can walk around my garden, my lederhosen, with my beard. Would anyone watch that? No, probably not. No, I don't know if Nick was in the chat last night. I was saying how I should drag up, and it wouldn't be the first or the second time that I've dragged up, as I have dragged up on a few occasions, and I've even performed in a amateur drag competition while on holiday with the lads. Yeah, and I got told I look like Barbara Streisand with stubble. So how cool is that? I'll do anything for a laugh, mate. Yeah, if if there's alcohol involved and there's laughs to be had, I'll quite happily take part. I don't believe in karma. You've already had that. No, it's all random. It's all random. No, to be perfectly honest, Kelly, I like your videos. I think they're a lot. What's the word? A lot cleaner than mine. A lot more direct and to the point. So I think it's like everything. It's not about uploading the most. It's not about being on YouTube the most. It's just about being good, basically. If you're good, people are going to hit that sub button. If you're not so good, they're not going to hit it. And if you're terrible, they're never going to hit it. So I think it's just one of those things. It is what it is for me. I mean, I'm quite happy with my lot. If I could go mobile on my phone, I'd be well happy with 600 subs. But now they've changed the rules. I really want to go live down the allotment, and I need blinking 1,000 subs to do it. That was my big plan this year. Was on the weekend I was going to have a fire down the allotment, take a beer or two down there, and basically have a live campfire from the allotment. But it's knocked it on the head now because I'm not going to hit 1,000 subs by summer. So that's it. And it is a killer. And the thing is, I'll change it again. So you wait. I'll get to 1,000 subs and they'll change it to 5,000 and so on. And then it'll be just like, yeah, it's a bit rubbish. But again, what can you do? Not a lot, really. I don't particularly want to have to take the laptop down there because you'd see for yourself the camera is not amazing at the best of times, let alone at night, from the allotment. Whereas my phone camera, we did that live test in the garden. I think Nick saw that. It worked really well. No, it's 1K, mate, for on your mobile phone. You can do live from a desktop computer at 500 or even less than that. I think it might even be 250. But to go live on your mobile, you have to be 1,000 subs now. They brought that in because of criminal activity and stuff like that, basically, and the whole New Zealand terror attack thing. Because the wanker obviously streamed it via YouTube. So yeah. Peter be a natural live. Yeah, you probably would. You should do it. Just do it, mate. Just random crap. Have some of those brownies and then go live. That's what you need to do. Then you'll be fine. With no nerves then. You just ramble on. Have a schmuck and a pancake. Yeah, there we go. See? That's what you should do. Mate, trust me. If you watch my live last night, you can see that having a beer or something else and going live really does help. How's the bees? Who's got bees? Is that how's the bees in general? I mean, I haven't asked them lately. I can go outside and ask if you want, but it could just be me walking up another garden going, "Hi bees, how are you doing?" Yeah, yeah. Let me know when you go live. I'll have to hit the bell on your channel to make sure that I see your first live, mate. I don't hit the bell on. Do you know what? I don't think I hit the bell on anyone's channel, and that's not simply because I found myself getting bombarded with notifications all the time. It just constantly phone going off, ping, someone's put a video up, ping, someone does a ping, and it was like, and so I have no notifications on my phone. I have them turned off for Twitter, for Facebook, for Insta, for everything. I just have them all turned off. I just don't want to be told. I want to use social media when I want to use social media. I don't want to use social media when social media wants me to use it. I don't want to be told by Facebook or YouTube or whatever, oh, you've got a message, you must read it. I'd be like, no, I'll wait till I've got home and then I'll read, my social media. So it's just the way it is. It sounds daft, and maybe I'm a bit anal. It's not even the sound so much for me. It's just I don't like it appearing on my phone all the time. So like you pull your phone out to make a phone call, and then you've got a list of like all these, and then I start flicking through and looking. It's like no, no, do not control me. I'm quite happy with social media. It's a useful tool, but I got to the point where I just didn't want it to control. I didn't want it to control my life, basically. So I just turned them all off. There's been times in the past where I've actually deleted the apps off my phone, and so the only way I can check social media is on my laptop, and that worked really well for a while. And then I slipped back into the habit of having it back on my phone again. But and then I've physically got to get the laptop out to check it. Well, my live chats have been completely random. I spoke to Erica yesterday, to Erica's little Welsh garden, um, and I said, "Are you going live?" And she said, "I'm not." And I said, "Well, I was going to go live at 8 o'clock." I said, "So as you're not going live, I'll go live at 9." And there's a few people dropped in. Obviously, nothing like what she gets. She gets like 50 people or something. I think we had about 15 or something like that. But yeah, so I thought I'd do it. It's one of those as well where I don't want to jump on. I don't want to jump on someone's channel, piggyback it. Um, you know, Erica set up a nice little slot for herself at 9 o'clock on a Friday, and so she's got her supporters, and I don't want to start at 9 o'clock on a Friday because that's just no one wins then, do they? People have got to choose. So I might start doing it early. I might start doing an 8 o'clock one more regular. But like I said, I wanted to get into it down the allotment, but it's not going to happen now. So it's going to be from my lounge for the time being. Always in bed by then on a Friday. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's like I should be in bed now. Yeah, everyone check out Allotment Green UK. He's on Instagram. So like I said, we had a conversation earlier. I think he's going to put a video up, or he might put a video up that links to his Instagram. So yeah, let's might as well support everyone while we're here, might we? Yeah, see you, Kelly. To be honest, I've done almost an hour again. I might just go up to the hour, just so it's a nice solid hour. Why not? Um, so if anyone has any questions, then feel free to ping them over. If not, I'll just ramble for the next 5 minutes, and then I'm going to watch a film. I think I'm going to put Netflix on. Started watching that. What's it called? Triple Frontier. Looks quite good. I quite like war films, action films, that kind of stuff. So and it's got some good actors in it. No, no, never say sorry for going, mate. There's a lot more important things than There's a lot more important things than being on live streams on YouTube, mate. Go and live your life. Yes, mate. I've accepted your link. So yeah, allotment UK. Once I get off here, I will add you, mate, on my Insta. I think you said you've added me, don't you? Yeah, so that's all right. We'll find each other. I quite like Instagram. I Instagram pretty much everything. Oh, that's a good idea, Nick. Hey, whereabouts are you again, Nick? I can't remember, mate. Um, we spoke about this because you're coming fishing with me this year. Don't forget. Don't you forget it. You are coming fishing. Got to take you fishing. Wait till June, July. Let's move this thing. Oh, come on. Where's the light gone? Where's the light gone? See, this is why my it's a pain. So yeah, you need to come fishing with me, mate. We'll sort it out June or July. Chester. That's it. See, because I work in Winsford. So yeah. Maybe I can get in touch with you and I can sort something out. So when I'm up Winsford way, I can pop across, see you. That would be really good. That would be cool. I like that idea. I like this collaboration malarkey. I like what Liz and Erica did with their National Gardening Week. That was really cool. There's an American channel that I've just made a little mini video for homesteading on Facebook, and they're having a little collab in a couple of weeks. Wavern House. No, the place I work is NMC, mate. Neuromuscular Centre, the charity that looks after people like me who've got weird and wonderful conditions. So I don't know Winsford that well, if I'm honest. It's near the big police headquarters. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, collaboration. Oh, I've not found the Asda yet, mate. I keep meaning to go. I always take a packed lunch, so I never need to go. But yeah, everyone pops out for lunch and stuff and goes to McDonald's and Asda and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, so I haven't ventured into Winsford yet. What was I going to say? Oh, I've lost my train of thought. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Oh, collaboration. I made a little video for an American channel. They're doing a collab as well, of like 10 different channels. People about who they, as obviously they in America they call it homesteading. So there's like who has with a disability and stuff. So I've done a little video for them. So I'm hoping that leads to a few more subs. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We've got 60 seconds, and then the hour's up. 60 gorgeous seconds. There's only 2 of you left, so I imagine that's Nick and Allotment Green. So I'm going to literally count down to the hour, and then I think Mr. Allotment Green, and I can't remember what your name was. It wasn't Pete. It was. It was. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Ah, Greg. Greg. It was Greg, wasn't it? It wasn't Greg, was it? No, it wasn't. I think you've been here for the solid hour, my friend. Nope, it wasn't Greg. Oh no. I know I can scroll through, but I don't want to. It was. Does it begin with G? It does begin with G, doesn't it? No. J. Jeff? Was it Jeff? No. James. John. Julian. Jacques. No. Oh, mate, you're gonna have to give it me. You're gonna have to give it me. Because I've forgotten it again. I told you at the start, and I'm so bad with names. I'm so sorry. Oh, dear. Jamie. That's it. Yeah, again, apologise, my friend. But yeah, you've been here for the solid hour. That's awesome. Thank you very much for that. Right, as it's been an hour, uh, and as I, want to go and watch this film, I'm going to bid you all adieu. So thanks again. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, Jamie. And I might do a live in a couple of days. See how it goes. See what's up. So until next time, folks. Speak soon.